It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Kirk Cousins. He's not afraid to throw it. Second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Falcons and the Giants. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, staying on the lock at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's out the clear. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate.
His first throw is an interception. Dean Alford has the INT. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Cousins. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. From the red zone now. It's caught. And they will score. It's an 11 touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead on the turnover. Well, we've certainly gotten used to calling his touchdowns all season, haven't we? There have been a lot of them, Brock. And that last one makes it official. Pop that cork, baby. The receiving record for touchdowns in a season.
And the level of opposition he's overcome, especially as he neared this record, the whole world watching, every team doing all they can, committing extra resources to stop him. Well, they can't do it. And all he did was score, 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 score.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Giants and Devin Singletary back out on offense. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Option design here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back. You get some serious yards on the table.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Singletary again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best in finding that end zone. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Staying with Robinson. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, the whole league has followed his pursuit of this record in recent weeks, and that score does it. Most rushing touchdowns in a single season. And what a case. This has been a record some thought might not be breakable anymore. It's just fallen to one of the greatest scoring seasons this league has ever seen. Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he'll get it up to the 27. Rookie from Notre Dame, able to take him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This finds Singletary. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give here on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To the air, third and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Brian Dable has that challenge flag pulled. He wants to take another look at this.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the 1st down. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Gano ready to send this away. He's going to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
carry for Robinson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Calling a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This time it's a passing play. Got a man open, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be a final play of the half.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We start with a good one in the NFC. Arizona making the trip east to take on Carolina. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. The first running back taken back in April, Jonathan Brooks, with a touchdown run. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Curtis Samuel, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. The rookie #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, with a touchdown pass there. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times as well, as they went to him early and often, and with good reason. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To throw, here's Jones. Falcons getting close, and they take it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They'll go right side with Singletary. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Back to the well again. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now here comes the New York offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bubbled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Jones. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Giants and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They've got 1st down from the 31. Getting right back to it after that interception. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. He just couldn't quite find the...
And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got in at the 32. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's incomplete left side. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Oh, they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Falcons football as we start the 4th. They hold a commanding advantage here. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Partner, let's just take a moment to think about all the players who've come and gone through this league, the great runners, receivers, and return men among them. This guy is now the one who holds the record for all-purpose yards in a single season.
And the one thing he has in common with all those guys you mentioned, Kate, on the top spot before him, well, they got the job done over and over again. Whenever they were asked, whenever their number was called, they produced. And this is, wow, this is historic, and I love watching every minute of it.
Going ground on first and goal.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
They'll send him up the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's third and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. They get 3 of the 6 they needed on the play. It's going to be fourth and goal from the 3.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll run it up the gut. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons continue piling on to the advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. All set to get started. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Jones. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. There's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball. He really has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Cousins. And the Giants are too much. They take him down.
There we go.
And the pressure drives them backwards.
Big loss on the play.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Their offense running back out now. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Jones now to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fielded just ahead of midfield. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. They've got 1st down from the 31. Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A run here with Robinson. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. And with that run, he's eclipsed Adrian Peterson's mark of 296 rushing yards. And with it, set a new single-game benchmark for what it means to run the football well. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all... This one for a big loss. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.